All right, so coming back to our worksheet, we've got a question here that's really similar to the one that we just looked at on the board, but it adds a little twist to it. So rather than just looking at all 5-digit zip codes, it says, what if we have the restriction that no zip code can start with a 0? Then how many 5-digit zip codes are possible? So very similar to the last one, so probably you should give this a try first, and then once you've finished giving it a try, restart this video. But again, we can think about how many kind of quote-unquote events are there in this, and it would be 1 for each digit of the zip code. So we would have like a first digit, we'd have like second digit, third digit, fourth, and fifth. And together, all of those would make up that 5-digit zip code, so a string of 5 numbers in a row. Now, though, we have that this first one can't be 0. So that restricts me then. That means that that one can only be the numbers 1 through 9, which then there's only 9 choices for. Notice, though, all it says is that it can't start with a 0. It doesn't say anything about later numbers in the zip code. So like the second digit can be anything still. There's no restriction on it. So it can still be 0 through 9. So in the numbers 0 through 9, there's 10 options. And same for the third. 0 through 9 has 10 options. And 0 through 9 for the fourth digit has 10 options. And 10 for the fifth. And then remember what we're doing here is we're using that sequential counting principle. So what that says is now that we've identified these 5 different events and the number of ways each can happen, what we do to combine them is we multiply. So then we have 9 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is going to be 90,000. So if you don't let yourself have a zip code in the first digit, in the first place of your zip code, then rather than the 100,000 zip codes that we had when we had no restrictions, we now only have 90,000 options. So there's a decently less number of choices. So we can notice we have to think about each blank individually to think about what numbers are going to go in them. And we had to think about how many of those blanks that there were.